In a world where devils live among humans, this anime begins with a man named Denji waking up in a small, messy bedroom inside an abandoned shack. He states it's time to go to work, and we hear what we think is a dog bark in agreement. Denji goes out and begins walking and talking to himself about the money he makes. He earns 60,000 yen a month cutting down trees. He has sold one of his kidneys for 1.2 million yen. He has sold one of his eyes for 300,000 yen, and has even sold one of his testicles for under 100,000. We find out he owes a lot of money, over 38 million yen or about 380,000 USD. We found out his dog is actually a bloodthirsty chainsaw devil named Pochita, who seems to like enjoying killing other devils with Denji. Devil hunting is a profitable business, as devil corpses can be sold for up to 300,000 yen. We see Denji holding Pochita like a chainsaw, hunting for the devil that they're after. They come across a tomato-looking devil, in which they easily kill. A man comes out and tells Denji that the corpse will probably sell on the black market for 400k, which excites Denji. But then the man starts listing off costs and fees associated with Denji's debt. After all is said and done, Denji is only left with 70,000 yen. He counts through the money he has received, and after listing off other debts to other people and other bills he has to pay, he tells Pochita that they only have 18k yen for food for the rest of the month. Denji tells Pochita that they will have a whole slice of bread for dinner tonight when they get home. We find out that the man that Denji was previously talking to is part of the Yakuza. We also learn that the debt Denji owes is not actually his, but from his deceased father, and that Denji is being forced to repay it. The Yakuza are using Denji and Pochita to obtain devil corpses, as regular devil hunters would not sink as low as to work with the Yakuza. We see how desperate Denji is for money, as the Yakuza driver offers 100 yen for Denji to eat his lit cigarette. Denji excitedly agrees to do it and tosses it into his mouth. The 100 yen will keep them going for another 3 days. As Denji and Pochita munch on their dinner of bread, Denji tells Pochita how some people put jam on their bread. But jam on bread is only a pipe dream for them, as they have no money to spare. Denji laments that he will most likely be dead before ever repaying the money he owes. He also realizes he won't ever get with a woman, as he is poor and lives in an old shack. Pochita whines for Denji. Denji really hopes dreams do come true, and that his dream of a girlfriend will happen before he kicks the bucket. He looks out the window and thinks back to when he buried his father. The Yakuza man was also there. We find out that Denji's father killed himself, and the Yakuza man explains how Denji is now responsible for all the debt. Denji owes 700,000 yen by the next day, or the Yakuza will chop him up. This is also where Denji meets Pochita for the first time. Denji expects Pochita to attack him and kill him, and tells him to hurry up and do it. But we see that Pochita is gravely wounded and is bleeding out. Denji offers up his arm for Pochita and tells him to take a bite. Blood can quickly heal devils. But Denji tells Pochita that his help comes with a price. As Denji has helped Pochita survive, Pochita must now also help Denji to survive as well. The very next scene shows that the young Denji and Pochita have partnered up and are dropping off a devil corpse to the Yakuza man and offering a deal to become devil hunters for them in order to work off his debt. Denji is having trouble sleeping as he is still hungry and is also thinking about money. He gets up and tells Pochita of his favorite dream of having jam on his bread and them sharing each slice. His dream also includes him having time to flirt with girls and spending all night playing video games. Denji starts coughing up blood. He tells Pochita that his mother died from a heart condition that also made her cough up blood. So Denji may also have the same condition and may already be dying. The Yakuza man then comes and knocks on the door of Denji's shack. The Yakuza have a new devil they want him to hunt and kill. The Yakuza man takes Denji to a huge warehouse. He tells Denji that he is obedient and loyal like a dog, but we see that it's a trap, and Denji and Pochita both get stabbed from behind. The Yakuza man explains that, like Denji, they have also made a deal with the devil to gain more power, and with more power, gain more money. The devil's tentacle takes hold of the Yakuza man and lifts him up, as Denji and Pochita lay badly hurt. The devil emerges and we see a grotesque-looking monster. The devil explains that it hates monster hunters and wants to end them all. In exchange, it promised to share its power with the Yakuza. The devil brings out his horde of minions who are all former Yakuza, and we see that they have all turned into zombies. This devil is a zombie devil, and all the former Yakuza were tricked into accepting its powers. That power, unfortunately, turned them into mindless zombies. The zombie devil instructs its minions to tear Denji into pieces and to toss him out into the trash. Denji, who is too hurt to fight, attempts to run away with Pochita. He runs through the warehouse hoping to find the exit, but is getting slower and slower as he is weakening from his injury. He almost gets to the exit, but is caught and attacked by the zombie horde. He gets repeatedly attacked and laments that all he wanted was a normal life, but he won't even be able to get that. We cut to a flashback and we see Denji cutting down a tree with Pochita. They share a slice of bread, and Denji tells Pochita that he believes he will be killed by a devil someday. He feels bad that he'll leave Pochita to fend for himself, and wonders if he will be able to survive on his own. He tells Pochita that some devils can take over a human body, and that if Pochita can, Denji gives him permission to take over his body if he is killed. We come back to the warehouse and see that Denji and Pochita were both tossed into the dumpster. Pochita, using his devil powers, attaches himself to Denji and starts to heal him. Denji and Pochita meet in a dreamlike state, and Pochita tells Denji that he is loved hearing him speak about his dreams. Pochita tells Denji that he is giving Denji his heart, so that Denji can live and see his dreams come true. Denji awakens fully healed in the dumpster, but Pochita is nowhere to be seen. He does see Pochita's tail coming out of his chest. The zombie devil is amazed to see Denji still alive and orders its horde to eat Denji and see if he can come back from that. Denji steps out of the dumpster and thinks about how happy Pochita made him. He realizes dreaming of a better life is fine, but needs to live in the now in order to make his life better. Denji pulls on Pochita's tail from his chest as he previously did to start Pochita's chainsaw. The zombie horde jumps and dogpiles on top of him. Denji emerges, but is transformed. He now has chainsaws attached to his arms and a chainsaw coming out of his head. His head and face have also transformed into something machine-like. This is Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is able to cut through the Yakuza zombies quite easily and is able to start attacking the zombie devil with some success. He is tossed around a bit, but finally makes it back to the zombie devil and is able to saw it in half. After the zombie devil is gone, Chainsaw Man turns his attention to the remaining zombies. He realizes that if all the zombies are gone, the Yakuza that he owes money to will also be gone, and he will be debt-free. He goes on a bloodthirsty rampage, finishing off all the remaining zombies. The scene cuts to a car pulling up to the warehouse. A woman and two men step out of the car. The battle is over, and they come across Chainsaw Man and all the now departed zombies in various sized pieces. The woman steps up to Chainsaw Man and tells him he doesn't smell like a devil or a human. Chainsaw Man starts to fall from sheer exhaustion and asks the woman to hold him. The woman obliges and catches him. As he is being held, his chainsaws and mask melt away, revealing a very human Denji. The woman reveals that she is a public safety devil hunter. The woman offers Denji two choices: either be killed here and now, or to become her pet. She offers to keep him well fed if he does work for her, and even mentions toasts with jam. Denji states that his best dream has now come true. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. If you have any recommendations for other animes to recap, please leave a comment below. Thank you, and see you next time.